Hello, my name is Tofpik. I'm Head of Technical Analysis and Senior Markets Analyst at ADM Investor Services International Limited, and here is your daily technical analysis of foreign exchange markets.
Euro dollar. A counter-to-the-counter bearish engulfing pattern and bearish opening long black Mariposa on Friday after the previous session's immediate countering bullish harami. However, the main feature was that Friday confirmed we had a weekly key reversal down last week, so a dramatic end to a dramatic week. Friday was also the lowest low since late June, punching down and closing well within the very recent base of the wide congestion seen between roughly 106.36 to the May 2020 low 107.66. And I should actually add that's the lowest close we've seen. And that's dating from February to July this year. It was also a very specific close below supports at the April 2020 low at 107.25 and the May 2020 low at 107.66. Overall, the action since late September today can be seen as a small descending scallop pattern, with potential now down towards the primary target X in the 106.15 zone, and possibly as far as the secondary, harder to reach target X1 down in the 103.25 zone. Yes, 103.25. Now, so far today, a little lower, piercing last week's low, though not by much. Prices seem to be capped by the April 2020 low at 107.25, though seemingly also not willing to test too far below last week's lows in the 106.80 zone. Cable, aka sterling against the US dollar. A counter-to-the-counter bearish harami, if only just, and a bearish opening black Mariposa on Friday, after the previous session's immediate countering bullish harami. However, the main feature was that Friday confirmed we had a weekly key reversal down last week, if only just about. So a dramatic end to a dramatic week. Prices are once again unsurprisingly capped by the mauve medium moving average, currently 129.97, whilst the downside saw some support from the recent break up and out of the October-based broken bear channel, currently 127.47 to 128.94. I said last week that I suspected the bear channel's time is over, but I'll keep it on the daily chart for now just in case. However, I have today retired the topside potentials from the earlier break out of this bear channel. Now, so far today, a small dip down below the lesser Fibonacci line at 129 even, and broken upper bear channel line, but not willing to push much more than that right now. The next support of note is the November 2020 low at 128.52 and the slowly rising long moving average, currently 128.18. Euro sterling. A fourth bearish black crow on Friday, with the third consecutive close below the August 2020 low at 83.38, though still within the very recent congestion zone below that stretches from the August 2022 low at 83.38 down to the October this year low at 82.93. Prices did breach the October low but ended up closing just over it. Most of the congestion in this band is based within October this year. Now, further down, we have congestion between 82.74 to 82.79, between the February 2020 low at 82.79 and the 2020 low at 82.74, so that's where it's about. Now, one other feature to watch, we are set up right now with less than half of November gone to have a monthly key reversal for November. Thus, if we were to close on Friday the 29th of November, either over 84.37 or under 83.25, then we'd be on. Anything in between have a lesser outside month. Right now we are looking at a monthly key reversal down, but there is still plenty of time ahead. And so far today, a lower opening, pushing below the October 2024 low and down towards the next supports, that February 20 low at 82.79 and the 2020 low altogether at 82.74. US dollar against the Japanese yen. A lower but still indecisive spinning top pattern on Friday, though it was also a bearish second black crow pattern. This after the previous session's immediate countering possible bearish dark cloud cover pattern, which had aspirations to be a pipe top. Though prices pierced the bright red middle time, currently at 152.5 of a very flat December 23 to early August 24 bullish shift pitchfork, and the lesser Fibonacci line at 152.52, the market did not manage to close below either. Meanwhile, the top of the market was capped by the surprising lesser Fibonacci line at 153.40. Whilst just below the low of the day, we have support from the combination of the October 22 high at 151.94 and the November 23 high at 151.93, with just below these the flatlining gold long moving average currently at 151.73 and the August 1990 high at 151.58. Now, there were keen eyes on the market to see where the close on Friday would end up and whether we would have a weekly key reversal up or down. In the end, we had the lesser outside week pattern, which indicates any bullish incentive seen during the week may have been limited. So far today, a move up over the lesser Fibonacci line overhead at 153.40 from the base of the bright red middle time, and seemingly looking to try higher, but doing so cautiously. US dollar against the CNH, the offshore Chinese yuan. A very, very large counter to the counter, bullish double and bullish harami, if only just on Friday for the latter. This after the previous session's immediate countering of very, very large, bearish harami. The key feature was the close on Friday, just over the flatlining gold long moving average, currently at 719.82, and the May 2020 high at 719.64. Now, prices utilized the bright red neckline, currently 715.09, of the late August to late October reverse head and shoulders pattern, a sort of a base, pushing up through and closing over the mauve medium moving average, currently at 715.78, and the lesser recent Fibonacci line at 718.06. Now, previously I'd reserved judgment on the reverse head and shoulders pattern until I saw the outcome of the pattern. Well, Friday's action also saw a weekly key reversal up. Thus, it would seem appropriate to indicate potential topside for the reverse head and shoulders pattern. Thus, a primary target X would be in the 727.23 area, with a secondary harder to reach target X1 up in the 732.20 area. Now, so far today, a reactionary dip back below the gold long moving average and the May 2020 high, but not as far as the lesser Fibonacci line at 718.06, before making a recovery back up, looking to test last week's highs in the 721 area right now. Topside, a little higher up, we have the extension of the old upper trend line of the January to early April ascending triangle pattern. That's currently at 724.89. US dollar against the Mexican peso. A very interesting reactionary bullish white soldier on Friday that in the end gave last week's action, when so many expected a weekly key reversal up, well, it gave last week as a lesser outside week pattern. Now, if there's one thing this proves, is that the people at Banxico, the Central Bank of Mexico, have a keen understanding of technical analysis. The prices closed just about on the October 2022 high at 2017.20 and back up over the following. The August 24 high at 20.04.45, the bright red lower time currently at 20.02.64 of the very important breach but seemingly repaired big picture April to July bullish shift pitchfork, as well as the 1987.75 to 1991.31 congestion area. Importantly, prices also closed over the combination of the dark blue lower time, currently at 1983.73, of the recent mid-August to mid-September bullish shift pitchfork, and the purple neckline, currently at 1985.68, of the late July to late September lopsided head and shoulders pattern, a head and shoulders continuation pattern, as well as congestion at 1979.14. I suspect the April 2022 low, that's below the market at 1971.68, and especially the rising green short medium moving average currently at 1970.42, managed to stop the fall and then start the turn of prices back up. Now, so far today, a slight dip on the open, but moving up through Friday's high, but not by very much now. not by very much right now. Overhead, we next have the dark blue middle time, currently at 2047.93.
Thank you for listening. This short version broadcast gives essential market patterns and consequences. Please be aware of the risk disclaimer posted both at the front and the back of this broadcast. Copyright is Eddie Tofpik and ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here comes the final important bit.